Hello everybody, my name is Luchara and this is Eco. It's my single player Let's Play. In the last episode we built this beautiful little skid steer over here. We also redid our smelting setup. Instead of having 4 or 5 little stockpiles, we got one giant stockpile. We also got all this new equipment. Of course the blast furnace isn't new, but the rest of it is. I think we can actually use some... What's this? Oh yeah, we're waiting for the mining upgrades. Okay, so what's it waiting for here? What's the holdup? Oh, it's missing these. I have them on me is the problem. So let's put them in there. Start back up. There we go. So I should have one of these done, right? Yeah, so let's put that in. That will speed up the rest of them. Then when these are done, we'll start concentrating. We got copper and gold, we can concentrate. Perfect. So what we're going to do today, we're going to build the excavator, I believe. And we're also going to work on some fertilizers, and we're going to test them out, see what effect they have. It may take an episode or two before we really see what they do. You dead? No, you're not dead. Yeah, that's the plan for today. So we'll do the excavator, fertilizers plan for today. We'll see how long that takes. We may do more. We may not. I'm just going to take a quick look here and see what the excavator needs. I think it's similar to the skid steer. I don't think it's particularly difficult. So we got the gearboxes. Okay, we get cellulose fiber. That's fine. We just got to move it over. That steel plate. Okay. One advanced combustion engine. Okay, so we got to make some stuff for that. Got to make some wheels. So we're going to have to, next time we're over in the oil area, we are going to have to make some synthetic rubber. But that's fine. That's all fine. So that's the plan for today. I'll be back with an update soon. All right, so let's start with some fertilizers here. We haven't really made any fertilizers yet. So the top here, I think, is all seeds. Okay, so we can make high dash fertilizer. Oh, I'm sure we have. So let's link that storage so that we can use those. But we still need to make fertilizer. Basically, it all starts with pulp filler. Pulp filler is used in almost every other fertilizer. Not every one, but most of them. Or that or fiber filler, but it's pretty much they all need a filler. So we can make pulp filler now. It just needs dirt and pulp, which we have. We do not mind using up our dirt and pulp. So actually, let's make 50 of this. So we'll start with that. That'll get us some levels, hopefully, in fertilizer. Now will allow us to make some other ones. Because this one gives 0.3 of to nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which isn't good. Like, if you look at some of the other ones, like, that one's 0.5. So look at that, 2, 1, 3.7. Just as an example. Berry extract, 1, 3, 4.8. Phosphate 0.5, 4.5. So you only use that one if you're short phosphorus, right? So we're going to make a bunch of the pulp filler, then we'll make a bunch of the other filler once we have the level, and then we'll start making some of the other ones, and we will take them out and experiment with them. That's the plan. So we got those queued up now. So I'm going to go and probably going to move some oil around, and we'll kind of work on fertilizers while we're also working on the parts for the excavator. So that's the plan for now. I will be back shortly with an update. Okay, so fertilizers is pretty easy to level up. I'm level 6 in fertilizers already. So let's see what we can take for points or for perks here. If there's anything. Yeah, same thing. Solo table, lavish, boom, done. Okay, easy. But all I did to get up to level 6 is I made 30 of the fiber filler and 30 of the pulp filler. That's it. That's all I did. So almost everything goes off those. Actually, you combine them for composite filler as well. Actually, I made 50 of this and 60 of this. So I didn't even make that many. Do I have a module in here? Okay, I do. So let's make 20, say 20 composite. So let's do 30. It's only taking 8 of what I made. So after those are done, I believe we'll be able to make every single fertilizer. And I will give the devs credit here. Almost all these fertilizers, with the exception of this one, which uses huckleberry extract, which is valuable. most of these other things, okay, scrap meat, I do not mind getting rid of scrap meat. Okay, charred camas bulbs. Okay, I will have to make some charred camas bulbs, but most of the things that you use to make fertilizer are things that I would not consider valuable at this point in the game anyway. Right? I need to eat. Some crimson salads, stuffed turkey. Oh, not enough room for stuffed turkey. So yeah, like compost, not valuable. What else is there? Well, obviously the fiber and two basic fertilizers are dirt with fiber or dirt with pulp. And then there's hides and there's pelts, limestone. I think there's one more, isn't there? I must have missed one. But anyway, most of the fertilizers are pretty easy to make. The plan is I'm going to make a variety of fertilizers, and then we're going to run a little test over here. I haven't planned anything yet, but I did dig the spot. So if you go right about here, let me bring up the map. This is a very good spot to make beets. Beet yield. Look at that. Pure white. So we're going to plant some beets here. I got a few dug out. Probably plant 7. Not going to plant everyone because I don't want them to be crowded. So we'll go one here, one here, one here, 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 here. And go 7 beets. This tomato plant's kind of in the way. Can I dig it up and replace it? Yep. All right. So we're going to plant 7 different spots, and we're going to fertilize them all differently. I'll probably have one with like no fertilizer at all. And then I'll have one where, I guess I should do a soil sample. So they're all similar. They're all a little phosphorus heavy, but they're all similar to this. I did test them all already. So they're all like that. So if I went on the wiki and it said there's a minimum for each of these stats, and I assume it'll grow well as long as it's above that minimum. I'm not sure though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave one with no fertilizer, then probably 1 or 2 that I'll just bombard with fertilizer and try to keep them even, and then I'll do 1 or 2 nitrogen heavy, I'll do 1 phosphorus heavy, and I'll do 1 potassium heavy. Right. So I guess that's like that's 5. So none, heavy on everything, and then heavy on each of the other things is 5. And I'll probably just do, maybe I'll do a couple, maybe I'll do one where I go even but not heavy. And then we'll try to keep an eye on them. We'll see how fast they grow and what the yields are. And we can, try to get an idea of what fertilizer actually does, if anything. That's the plan anyway. So I'm going to have to queue up some fertilizers here. And then once we have the fertilizers, we will plant some beets and we will attempt to monitor them, and we'll see what fertilizers does. All right, so I got my beet seeds on me. I got 3 different fertilizers here. This one is a little potassium heavy, but it has some nitrogen and phosphorus as well. This one here is nitrogen heavy. It has very little phosphorus and potassium though. And this one is extremely phosphorus heavy. Again, not much nitrogen and potassium. So I have a little more of this one. So we'll put some of this one down because it'll bring up all 3. And then, well, it depends. Like I said, I'm going to do different ones differently. This is an experiment after all. So can we fertilize now, or do we have to plant first? It's not letting me fertilize here. Or do we need a tool to fertilize? Or wait, did it let me use some there? Yes, okay, it is letting me use some. Oh, holy crap, okay. That does not go up much. 85, 97, 84. Now let's test it. Okay, that did not go up at all. Really? Just put a whole bunch of fertilizer in. Or do we gotta plant first? Now does it let us fertilize? Yes. Did it do anything though? 85, 97, 84. Doesn't appear to do anything? Or is it just, does it take time to update? Might take time to update. So we're gonna plant. We're gonna plant all 7, and we'll just plant already exists there. What? All right. So now we're just gonna throw a couple fertilizers in this one. Make this one heavy on this. Make this one heavy on this. We'll make this one heavy on this. And we will come back with the soil sampler later and double check. So I do remember reading there was a bug where when you fertilized, it took a bit to update. So hopefully when we come back, we'll have some different results and we can test it. Actually, now I forget what I did. I forget what I did where. I mean, I'll be able to check with the soil sampler and then I'll be able to see what I did. Anyway, all right, so that's done. So let's go over. I think the excavator should be ready to be made. Oh, meteor update. 21 days, 18 hours, 9 minutes. All kinds of time. And while we're walking over here, let me just throw out that if you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you hadn't already. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. Join my Discord. I will be doing Let's Play of this in multiplayer in the near future, as this single player is almost it's getting close to being done. And the people I play the multiplayer with for the other video will be from my Discord. So if you're interested in that, join up. All right, so I still need to make the combustion engine. And then we will have an excavator. So that is 3 minutes away. So I'm going to put a little cut in. We'll come back. We'll grab our excavator. And then we'll go back and we'll check on our beets. See if the fertilizer information updated. Maybe we'll add a little more fertilizer. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Anyway, I'll be back soon with an update. All right, so I was kind of operating under the assumption that crops slowly drained the nutrients from the soil and the fertilizer just replenished it. So I came over to my original little farm here, just out of curiosity. So I'm just going to sample this soil. It's 86, 72. This is just next to my crops. But if I sample my crops, it's 86, 72, 72. So now like out here, 86, 72, 72. So either the display for that is bugged or that is not draining at a very quick rate. So if you're playing this game and you're farming, I wouldn't stress over fertilizers too hard. It doesn't appear to do a whole lot at this juncture in the game, and maybe it's bugged or unbugged, or I don't know what I'm talking about. If I don't know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments, please. Actually, I'm sure somebody will if I'm totally out to lunch, but it doesn't appear like fertilizers do a whole lot. Farming in general is definitely useful. I understand the use of that. I'm just not sure I see the use of fertilizers at this point. And again, maybe I'm missing something, and maybe the little test we did over there will come up with some results. We will see. I'm going to run over there and test it again, and we shall see. All right, so I came over here, and sure enough, the nutrient levels did definitely improve. 263, 174, 288, and that applies to all 3 of these are the same. So these ones are heavy and everything, a little less phosphorus. So we could probably actually pump up more of this. And so we want these ones to be relatively even, right? We come over here and we have phosphorus heavy. Okay. Then we go over here. This is the one I didn't touch. Then we go over here. We got even-ish, but a little potassium heavy. So we don't have a nitrogen heavy one though. But so actually I'm gonna pump all my nitrogen into this one. See if that brings that up. It should. Yeah, anyway. So I'm not sure it does anything, but this does eventually change. I'm just not sure it does anything. Anyway, so we will continue to monitor it. We'll see if it does anything. So I'm just going to go do a little inventory management and then going to go grab the excavator because it's ready. All right, it's excavator time. Where is it? There it is. It's going to be too heavy? Yeah, of course it is. Crimson salad and stuffed turkey weighing me down here. I mean, I understand that it should be heavy, but there's still no possibility that it should ever be able to carry it. Oh my god, it is wide. Holy crap. That is not going to fit on most of my roads at all. Jeepers. All right, well, let's grab some gas. Okay, tooltip, thank you. I assume it takes liquid fuel. um, Q digging mode. All right, so what's the plan here? Where am I going? There's no. What's my end game here? Q is digging mode. All right, so Q. Oh my God, rotate platform. Okay. Boom up, boom down. Up and push, down and pull. What is happening? Shift, SW, boom up, boom down. Isn't that the same as up and down? Feels like it. Mouse wheel, rotate, scoop. Okay, there we go. How do we dig? Left mouse buttons, pick up contents. Oh, there we go. Alright. So we got 6 dirt and 12 shale there. Really quickly. Can we just dump it all? Back where we got it? Yep, we can. Okay. I mean, this is obviously has a use. I'm just not sure I have a use for it. Alright, so how do can I telescope it out? Control F and R. Okay, oh yeah, that's how you telescope that out, like that. Oh, look at that. Just pick that all up, baby. Look at that. And dump it back. Because we don't need it. Shale everywhere. It's raining shale. So what else can we do here? So Q goes back into driving mode, but do we want to do that? Dump contents, pick up. Up, down, push, pull. Okay, well this is pretty cool. Not a lot I can do with it right now. It's actually going to be in the way too, because this thing is huge. I'm going to have to get out. I'm going to have to pick this up and put it away until I can figure out what I want to do with it. My road network is not extensive enough, nor wide enough to really take it. Like, I couldn't get it up here. This is only 3 wide. But I definitely see how that could be good. Like, wow. Okay, well, I can't pick it up right now because I'm weighed down by salad, apparently. So, all right, we'll pick that up, put that away for now. We'll play with that again maybe later when we have more space. I'll be back. All right, so we got the excavator put away for now. We will play with it again at some point. That's going to be all for today's episode. In the next episode, we don't have much left to do. We have advanced masonry to take yet, so we'll learn that probably in the next episode. And then we'll take a look at all the things you can do with that, all the cool things you can build. It's mostly just cool looking things, like tier 4 materials. And after that, realistically, it's going to be time to start getting ready to shoot down the meteor. It's really all we got left to do. So I think we need 4 of these lasers. to shoot down the meteor, I think. I don't think you can do it with one. I think you need 4. But there's 6,000 watts of electric power each, which is 24,000, which is 24 wind turbines. So we're going to need 24 wind turbines. So, I mean, that's a lot of stuff. We have most of it right now, but I mean, we need a bunch of radiators and a bunch of electric motors and a bunch of frame glass. So we'll start stockpiling these things in the next episode. I predict it's going to be another 2, maybe 3 episodes before we shoot the meteor down, and then I'll likely do an episode or 2 after that's done. We'll see. Maybe we won't. See how I feel. See how long it takes. But that's gonna be all for this one. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, join my Discord. Have yourself a good day. Be good to each other, and I'll see you in the next one.